So I've got some bad news for you that actually happens to be good news. When you start selling your courses and your coaching programs online, something is definitely going to start happening. You're going to receive some haters. You're going to get some comments that you don't like on your content. And I'm going to share with you in today's video how to deal with it and how actually it's elevating you to a whole new level. Firstly, if you're new to the channel, welcome. My name is Penberthy. I'm the founder of a marketing education company called AdClients.com, and we're generating around about $4 to $5 million every single year selling our courses and coaching programs, and we pass that knowledge back and we teach people how they can do the same thing. And I'm pleased you're here. Today's video is all about the stupid people who leave comments on your content, on your videos, on your ads, basically the haters, right? And I want to teach you today why that goes on, what it says about them, and actually how it helps you to elevate your own brand and your products and scale your companies. First, let's look at the context, okay? In your industry, in my industry, in every industry imaginable, there are going to be haters. Think about it. There is not one brand on the planet that 100% of human beings love and adore, right? Let's just look at a big example. Let's look at Starbucks, okay? Some people say Starbucks is the best coffee ever. They love it, they get it, they're a lifer. Other people say that Starbucks coffee is disgusting, repulsive, and they'll never drink it. Yet Starbucks is one of the most valuable companies on the planet. So whether people love you and hate you, or whatever proportion of people love you and hate you, doesn't have as much bearing on the ability to scale and grow. So you right now, selling your course or your coaching, if you have haters, it can, in the early stages, pull you down and make you feel like you're doing something wrong, that you need to make some changes. You might even be tempted to actually change your business model and how you sell stuff based on the bad comments that you're getting. But actually, they're irrelevant to the growth and scale of your business. And if you stay to the end of this video, I'm going to share with you a story of how I dealt with a hater live on one of my presentations, and it actually turned out to be quite hilarious. Let me know in the comments box too if you've ever received hate on any of your content, ads, or any association with your business. I'd be interested to hear what your experience has been. I'll tell you that story in just a little moment. First, I want to share with you the 3 reasons why you are receiving hate on your stuff. The first reason, and the first thing that you need to draw your attention to, is that you're doing something right. You will only receive hate, or we could even call it abuse in some cases. You'll only receive that if you're already doing something good, that is getting some attention, that is getting some traction. These people live and feed off of their, hateful comments. And they're only going to do it to people that they feel they'll actually get perhaps a response from, or they'll get some traction from. And so it's showing that you're doing something right. So you should actually be pleased that you've got to this stage. The second thing you need to draw your attention to is when you receive a hateful comment from someone online, it's usually because they are behind you on the journey in business that you are on. Right? So it means that not only are you doing something right, like I said in point 1, but the second thing is you've got to realize that their opinion of you and your business doesn't really matter to the growth of your company. We can be tempted and we can be concerned with the idea that, well, if they're dropping comments on my stuff, I should probably pay attention to that. I want to make sure that I'm, servicing everyone, making them happy. But no one really, looks back and drops hate on someone who's behind them. All right, it's usually people throwing hate on someone who's ahead of them, which is usually a cause of the third thing I'm going to share with you in just a minute. So when you realize this, point number 2, that these people are usually behind you, then you realize how irrelevant their feedback actually is. And if you just continue looking in this direction, they'll be behind you. It really doesn't matter because you've already got the trajectory that you're headed on. And the third thing, like I just alluded to there, is it actually stems from, in some cases, jealousy, right? They're wanting what you have. They are looking at someone who's achieved something they haven't, and it makes them feel better that they're not there to drop some hate. And so again, it comes full circle to the first thing I mentioned. You should take some encouragement from the fact you're receiving hate because you're doing something right. And it usually stems from someone who is jealous or not where you are, and that's frustrating them. And they're responding to that frustration in the wrong way, and quite frankly, in a way that's going to keep them stuck. Now, I want to throw a quick caveat in here at this point. I am not saying these 3 things in relation to genuine client or customer feedback. That is different, okay? If you've had someone come through your programs and they're giving you feedback on the program, well, at that point, that was a buyer. Someone actually parted with cash for your stuff. And so you do want to take that feedback seriously so you can improve your programs. I'm talking about people that are just out there online, on social media, throwing hate on you. Those are the people that we want to think about those 3 things. Now, let me tell you my quick story to end today's video. I remember right at the beginning of my journey, and when I would get some hateful comments on my webinars or content or whatever, I really would take it to heart. It would be frustrating and annoying. But trust me, you just get to a point when you do just realize how irrelevant the comments are, and then you can actually kind of have a bit of fun with it. So if someone puts something on a Facebook ad or something, we usually respond with some sarcasm or a funny video or whatever. Anyway, I was on a live webinar this one time, and I remember we had 400 or 500 people on this thing, great atmosphere, it's live, everyone's excited, and and I'm asking the audience, hey, is this making sense? You're getting value? Yes, 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 yes. And then I see this comment coming up in the chat box from a guy called Julio. And Julio said, this is crap, get to the content, this is boring and whatever else. And I thought, I was going to draw attention to this. And so I said, hey guys, I'm just going to stop here real quick. There's a comment coming in the chat from a guy called Julio who's saying that this is a load of crap and, not valuable. How many of you are getting value from today's presentation? And everyone's, yes. Chat box is going nuts. I said, how many of you think that Julio should just get the heck out of here if he's not enjoying it? And literally the chat box exploded with people saying, yeah, F off Julio, get out of here, leave. And the chat box is going absolutely nuts. And I don't hear anything from Julio again for the next 60 minutes. And I reference it again a little bit later on. And I can't remember how it came up, but I basically said, and look, someone like Julio, who was here, wasn't getting value, and obviously we just told him that he's free to go. It's a free webinar. And I said, so I don't think he's even here right now. And a little message popped up 60 minutes in, still here, just listening. And me and my team, we're just laughing. So stories like that, where you realize you don't have to take it seriously, okay? These people are usually behind where you are right now, and you can just continue on with your mission in the direction that you're going. So that's it for today. Hope this has been helpful. Don't forget, hit the like button on this video and subscribe to our channel. We put out a couple new videos like this every single week, like the ones coming up on the screen right now that you might also want to check out. I'll see you soon.